Hello everyone. It's me again, and today we are going to look at the marquee tools in Photoshop. So without wasting much time, let's get started. Here we are again in Photoshop, and today I want to make mention of all the marquee tools in Photoshop. In fact, I'm not so sure I'll be talking about all of it because the truth is, once you can use this or one of it in this group, you can use the rest as well. Okay, the only exception that I want to make here is that is these particular tools. I mean, the single row marquee tool and also the single column marquee tools are the tools that I rarely use. In fact, even though I know how they work and how they operate in Photoshop, I hardly use these tools. I don't even know why Photoshop has decided to add them to this particular group. Okay, but the truth is, these two are very useful in Photoshop. You can use them to make selection in specific shapes of choice. Okay, now I want to touch on this before I move to this. This particular two tools, what they do is that they make a selection of a single pixel. Okay, they single out a single pixel in a row and then make a selection of it. That is all they do. All right, yeah. So now let's get started talking about the rectangular marquee tool. So we just click on it and select it, and then to work with it, I think I have some documents I want to open. So hit Control O. We are using this angel wing here, so we hit open. Okay, so hit Control 0 to make it big. Yeah, so now to show you how this tool works, just click on any aspect of the image that you want to work with and then continue clicking and then drag across. Okay, now this is happening because we have selected a rectangular marquee tool. So if it were to be the elliptical marquee tool, it would have appeared in a circular form. Okay, but we are working with a rectangular marquee tool, so this is how it's going to happen. Now there are some things that I want to also show you about this tool. First of all, let's unlock our layer. Remember I showed you earlier how to unlock a layer. Okay, now what else? The other thing that I want to talk about with this layer is that if you, for instance, after making our selection, let's say the selection is not perfect for us and we want to add to this selection. In fact, to add to this selection, you can just come to this tool here, this small tool here, and then you click on it. After clicking on it, now drag the extra aspect that you want to add to this selection. You can just drag it across. Let's say we want to add some small portion to it. You can drag it. You see that it has added that selection to this one. Okay, now let's say this selection that we have made, we realize that no, we don't like this selection and we want to undo it. Okay, now you can also hit the Control Z button to undo, but we don't want to do that. We want to just subtract from that selection, the first one, or let's say we want to subtract from this particular selection that is already here. So we can just go ahead and then click this button at the top here, and then click again and then drag out. It was everything. It has subtracted that aspect of it from it. Now let's say again, this particular thing that we have made, we want to single out another aspect. We want to select only an intersection, for instance, where we want to make another selection, but then we want to specify that the aspects where the two selection that we are making intersect, where they intersect, that's the only aspect that we will be interested in. To do that, you can also come to and hit this icon here, or this button here, and then just make a selection, drag it across, and then move. Now you can see that only the aspect that have been intersected is going to remain. Okay, now if I'm still holding on my mouse, if I leave the mouse, you see that that part will be selected. Good. I don't know whether you have seen that. Now there's also one cool thing that I want to mention to you. Over here, after you have done this, you can move this along. Okay, you can move this. Sorry, let me just come here. Let's undo this real quick. Okay, I wanted to show you something. Okay, let's make a new selection. Okay, now in this new selection, let's click here. Okay, fine. Now what I want to show you is that you can also move your selection around. Okay, after making a selection, you can move it around. For instance, we have made a selection, the first selection, and we say, okay, fine, this is not the aspect that we want to select, so we can move the selection to any aspect that we want, any aspect that we want in Photoshop. You see that it is moving across. All right, you can do that selection and then move it around. Okay, now guys, I think that is all about the marquee tools that I want to talk about. If you don't understand something and you want more clarification to something, you can let me know in the comment section and then I'll attend to you. Okay. Now, next up, we are going to talk about the all the lasso tools in Photoshop and then how it is applied. Until then, see you another time, guys. Bye for now.